Good morning. It's a positive start to trade in the Indian equity markets, but it's not the breathtaking rally that you saw last week. It's not as exciting at this juncture. Of course, as they say, picture abhi baki hai, and there can be a lot more that you can talk about over the course of the day. But right now, the headlines are pointing to a modest start. You have the benchmark indices that are gaining about 0.4% each. You have the Nifty 50 that's currently at 17,922, which is why I said that there can be quite a lot of fireworks in the remainder of the session. If we hit that 18,000 mark, you will see quite a bit of celebration. The broader markets are looking a little bit less active, a little tepid at this juncture. You have the midcap index that's just about flat in trade right now, and you have the small cap index that's gaining about 0.2% right now. Now, among the sectors that are in focus today, you have the realty index as a whole that's looking quite good, gaining about 2.3% or thereabouts. Auto as a pack is doing quite well, up as much as 1.5%. Nifty Bank hits a record high today, is gaining about 1% in trade, and then quite a few of the PSU names are doing well. So you have the entire Nifty PSU Bank index that's gaining about 1%, the Nifty PSE index that's gaining about 0.8% at this juncture. Among the others, metals are actually not doing too bad in trade today, up as much as 0.8%. They've been laggards and underperformers in the recent past. The big laggard today can be said to be the IT pack, which was in focus last week, as you know. The IT pack as a whole, Nifty IT is down about 1.7%, and pharma as a pack is down about 0.7% or so. So if you take a closer look at the constituents, and overall, the market breadth is actually in favor of the advances, quite a few of them. In fact, nearly 2 advances for every decline on the National Stock Exchange, but that's not evident in the kind of moves that the benchmarks are throwing up. So let's take a closer look at some of the contributors of the benchmarks move. You have Maruti Suzuki, Tata Motors, that's telling you that the auto pack is doing quite well. They're on top of the spectrum today. Hindalco is gaining about 2% or so. ONGC is doing well. HDFC Bank as much as 1.9%, powering the Nifty Bank move. You have the likes of SBI also that's gaining 1.5%. Bajaj Auto, Hero MotoCorp, all among the gainers today. Among the losers, you have Wipro and HCL Tech as well as Tech Mahindra, all losing over 2% at this point. You have Divi's Lab, you have Cipla, Infosys bringing up the rear. You have TCS also that's losing about 0.8%. Dr. Reddy's losing another 0.7% or so. From the broader markets, a couple of factors to watch out. There are a few companies that are doing incredibly well on the back of the reopen trade. So PVR, Inox Leisure doing very well in trade today on the hopes that things will get back to normal soon. PVR is gaining nearly 6%. Tata Chem is looking strong, up as much as 4%. DLF, again from the realty pack, doing quite well, up over 3%. Canfin Homes, another stock that's doing well, 3% higher. And then among the losers, you have Apollo Hospitals that's losing nearly 5%. Mindtree, and these are some of the mid-cap IT names also that are losing a little bit of ground. Mindtree, another one, losing as much as 4% or so. So overall, you would want to look at individual names like we've been pointing out so far, and watch out for the Nifty 50 move. If it hits 18,000, then it will be within a couple of days that the Sensex hits 60 and the Nifty hits 18.